Let's go. Give it a good slap. So we're gonna open this up from a 4-inch hole to a 6-inch hole, so that pipe fits through there. So this portion right here, this is hot, very hot. This guy's chilling right there. I don't see any smoke or anything. It's hot. So I'm gonna do something very simple and just fabricate this like baking pan. I think it's strong enough, and then just cut a hole here so that the stovepipe fits through it. Put the bolts around in a circle pattern and put those through the canvas with some big washers, and it should hold up pretty good. So I did some trimming, and this is the piece I came up with. So this will go around here like that. And then I'll put bolts on the outside with washers on the canvas so that there's a little bit of separation between, you know, obviously the hot and the canvas. Mace! Come on! You like the yurt, Mace? Good boy! I used the metal baking tray right here, and I just put some bolts and washers around here. So I put 6 of them, and that'll, you know, I guess provide a little bit of distance between the actual canvas right here and this hot metal pipe. Now obviously it's way down there. This is maybe about 8 to 9 feet up, so that's a lot of distance for heat transfer between this pipe and the inside of the tent, so it warms it up. Now I need to go outside. I need to run this pipe so all the manufacturing oils cook off, and then I'll be ready finally. Hit it. Keep going.
I saw this in a movie once.
Yeah. Let's go. Saw this in a movie once. This one's smoking a lot.
Like smoking the tubes?
Yeah, smoking the tubes. Good. It's not going in our tent. So this is our setup. Not final yet, but it works really well. I've got the wood burning stove sitting on some blocks that I got, and it goes up, and the baking tray method works really well. So this is good. I would recommend doing this. If you're gonna live in a yurt for like months and months and it rains or something, you'll probably get some water in there. So you might want to do something a little bit more legit, but for camping, that is beautiful. Now today, we got a little pile of snow in there, which is cool, but I'm gonna install a cold air intake so I can shut this thing, kind of seals up the system, and the air will come from over there, and I'll run a little 3-inch tube. I'm gonna cut a hole right there. Oh nice, I knocked off some snow. Here we go. The point of it, obviously, for those of you who don't know, is that if the wood burning stove is running here, there's no cold air intake. It's pulling cold air, creating a vacuum inside this tent. So it's pulling cold air straight across the tent where you may be sleeping and cooling off the tent. So the idea is to keep it warmer in here and have less air transfer inside that furnace and the rest of the tent. So I got rid of the Dremel. It was working but taking forever, so I got a 3-inch steel hole saw, and that'll solve my problem. 3-inch metal hole saw worked extremely well. I can take my 3-inch duct pipe and just slide it right in there, and it's got a really nice fit all the way around. So I'll try and take these stickers off a little bit and then run this flexible tube out there. So here's our maiden voyage for the cold air intake. Going through that tube right there, straight into the backside. There's almost no kindling in there. So here's the cold air intake from the outside. It feels like a vacuum, which means it's working really, really well. On the inside, the vent is closed and it's pulling air from over here. Up top, got our little setup that's not smoking, and it's running really, really hot right now. So I loaded this thing up. So it is full of hot wood, and that means this pipe right here, single wall, all the way up to the top, is really, really hot, and it is doing good. There's no smoke or anything weird. Lessons learned. In the future, I would not buy this single wall pipe from Lowe's. I'd probably order it. I would want single wall pipe on the inside because it radiates so much heat into the tent all the way up there. And I'm glad that I put the vent really high up so that we captured all that heat into the tent. But it's really, really cheap. So there's lots of little cracks all over it. It's not sealed up at all. Look, you can see the fire through there. So it's venting well. So I know the air is not, there's no smoke coming out of that hole into the tent. But if it was sealed up better, I would like it better. Just to clarify, this is from Menards, not Lowe's. This is a good thing. I really, really like it. I'm happy how it turned out because obviously it's pulling cold air directly from outside, and it's not going to be sucking air into the tent when it's like 1 degree outside and just pulling all that cold air into the tent. This thing's very hot right now. It's full of hot wood. This is extremely hot as well, and it is radiating heat all the way up here. This is going to be great for camping when I go to the UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan, in a couple weeks, and I'm super pumped about it.